Here we fucking go then. Video number 2 as promised. I've had a bit of a strange week. I went on site this week and I thought I'm going to fucking treat myself to some new glasses. So I found this website called Spicky Spacky Specs. Now, I should have fucking realised that from that it's a bit of a clue it ain't going to be too good. But, as the price said, 50% off of everything. So here they are, here's my new glasses, you're the first to see them. Look at that, 50% off. Fucking useless, look. That was the 50%, no fucking lenses in them. That's just about summing up my life. Anyway, on my last one I told you about my granddad. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about my grandmother, bless her. I can remember back in the day, she used to have pig's trotters. Fucking hell did my mum have a job getting her shoes. It was really fucking awkward, nothing would fit her. Anyway, she had 3 brothers, triplets. I couldn't believe it. Not only is that an amazing feat that they got triplets, but they were all fucking half deaf and boss-eyed. I kid you not, fucking half deaf and boss-eyed. So one day they'd been up to a little bit of a hanky-panky, they had to go to court. So cutting through to the court, the 3 of them are walking up the path. The first brother says, "It's windy today." And the second one said, yeah, it ain't, it's Thursday. And the third one said, yeah, I am and all, let's go and have a pint. You can't believe it, can you? So they get into court. Now, how's this for a fucking, what's the odds of this? Forget the lottery. 3 boss-eyed convicts come up against a boss-eyed judge. You can't fucking believe how unlucky they are. So the 3 of them are stood in the court. The judge says to the first one, "What's your name?" The second one said, "Smith." The judge said, "I weren't talking to you." And the third one said, "I ain't said fuck all." You can't believe it, can you, eh? Right, yesterday I had a right fucking bad day. I mean, a fucking awful day. I was driving along, all of a sudden the old Bill pulled me up. So I fucking pulls over and does me window, turn round, he's like, looked like an 11-year-old kid, like, anyway. Thought, here we go. I said to him, "Officer, did you know my first wife ran away with a policeman?" He said, "So?" He said, "That might well be," he said, "but can you explain to me, for the last 15 minutes while you've been driving at 70 miles an hour through a built-up area that's only meant to be 30, you were doing 70. I said, "Mate, it's fucking simple. I thought you was bringing her back." So I thought, I'm going to drown my sorrows. I know what, I'm going to drown my sorrows. So I goes into this pub. I ain't been there for a few years. It was a bit of a haunt of mine years ago. But I'm standing there in a public bar because I don't do anything posh, as you know. So I'm just in with the public, right? All of a sudden, from the other bar, I sees this fucking fella I knew years ago, and he was a wrong 'un, an absolute fucking wrong 'un. Looked like this, you know, could lift a tongue but couldn't fucking spell it. He says to me, "Can you lend us a tenner?" I said, "Sorry, I can't hear." He said, "Can you lend me a tenner?" I said, "I'm sorry mate, I can't hear." Anyway, next minute, this nosy little fucker stood next to me. He says to me, "I'm standing next to you," he said. "He's talking to you, you can't hear him, I can hear him as sound as a bell." I said, "Well, you fucking lend him a tenner then." Barman comes round to me. He said, "Hello mate, what can I do for you?" I said, "Landlord, I've got a bit of a special order I want to place on with you. I want that much of John Smith's in a pint glass and I want you to fill the rest up with water." He said, "Okay," he said, "that's a strange one." He said, "I've never had that before." I said to him, "You'd be drinking that if you had what I had." He said, "Fucking hell, that sounds a little bit fucking serious." He said, "What you got then?" I said, "Fucking 10p. Good night."